Hey, do you like chess? I love chess. I play at least 3 games every evening, and today I want to share one of those, which I think is quite exciting. It contains a lot of interesting things, a lot of stuff to learn from, as per my opinion. And yeah, I know I'm not Hikaru, I'm not Magnus, and I'm not Gotham Chess or Anna Cramling, Bottas Sisters, Botas. Anyway, if you like chess, you probably know who I'm referring to. But I thought, we're probably much closer to each other. If you if you look at my ELO rating, how many masters and grandmasters are there? Like hundreds, thousands? Well, people like me, there are millions, and I think we can learn something together today from this game. And yeah, let's dig in. So we start with some book moves, which apparently is Sicilian defense. And yeah, I don't know that. I just play chess. And yeah, we exchange pawns. I take with a queen. They attack my queen, and I retreat with my queen. Apparently, the best move is d3. I think the idea is to keep that bishop, that diagonal open, but I thought, okay, I want this diagonal open because I want to attack the knight. Yeah, they develop really nicely. We develop together. And yes, I do exactly this. I attack the knight. And apparently this is my first mistake. Why is it a mistake? I think because if they take here, which is apparently our best move, the next thing, it doesn't matter what we do, the next thing that they do is to get this diagonal. So, well, at least I think so. Yeah, the whole diagonal is open, and I cannot castle, basically. So that's a good move, I think. And yeah, this is my first mistake. I take the knight, they take with the pawn, and I decide to protect my pawn because it's getting a bit weak. And yes, they take the diagonal. So I'm like, oh no, I cannot castle now. Whatever. I decided to start hunting their bishops. And okay, I just can do that, just annoy them a bit. And yeah, they retreat with the bishop, I attack again. They retreat with the bishop, and I attack again. Apparently, these are not the best moves, but that was my strategy. Why not? So, attacking bishops. So, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. And now they make the best move. 5. So, 5 moves in the row. I attack their bishop. That's inaccuracy. But, who cares? We're 1,000 elo. We don't care. We just play chess. And this is their first blunder. Why is it? Because their bishop is trapped. Now they cannot move anywhere, any square. I'm going to take it if they move here. I take with a knight. And yeah, this is protected by the queen. This is protected by the queen and the pawn, by a king, and by a king as well. So there is no way they can save this bishop. The computer says the best move, I think it's this one. Maybe? No. Which one? Which one is the best move? Maybe it was actually a pawn move. It's a5. So this one is. And the thing is that, yeah, if I take, which should be the best move, right? I think they can take with a pawn now. Yeah, they just take with a pawn. And yeah, they can start opening. Yeah, I cannot take because, well, my king is completely open to the queen. Inaccuracy, I'm not listening to this computer. It is stupid. Yeah, this computer should be adjusted to 1,000 elo. So, how we play should say brilliant move every time. But, let's continue. So, they decide to take the pawn. Why? Well, at least if they move the bishop, they just lose it. So, I think they decided, okay, I'm gonna at least take a pawn. And I take with a rook, which is the best move. They castle, which is the best move as well. And I decide, okay, now it's time to trade pieces. Because I'm a piece up, right? The faster I trade the pieces, the better. So if I trade everything, in the end, I will be left with an extra piece. So that's my plan. And they make the best move. And now I think, what? If I take, I have 2 options to take back. So if I take, which also is the best move, they can take with a pawn. But that opens the king. And I thought they're not going to do that. But I was actually quite amazed to see this as an inaccuracy, because another option is to take with a queen. And it is the best move. Computers are crazy. I'm a software developer myself, but I would never, ever program something like that. That just, it blows my mind. Maybe I would. Just, yeah, never had time for this. There's a fork. And now I'm winning a rook. My opponent tries to save the game by giving a check. And the idea is, yeah, they move out the queen with a check. So I need to respond, and then I guess they wanted to move the rook and sort of save themselves from the fork. But there's just this. So now it's again the fork. So pawn to the queen and knight to the rook. So they have to retreat. And of course I take the rook. They take back, and I decide, okay, now I'm a full rook up, because they took the knight, but I previously took a bishop, and now I took a rook. So I'm a full rook up. And I think, okay, I need to make all my pieces active. How do I do it? Well, I need to castle, because this rook is useless at the moment. And the only way, the quickest way to make it active is to free space for the castle, for castling, and castle. That will protect my king somehow and move my rook. So, yeah. I'm moving my knight because that's the only space I can move. I think I can move here, but, you know, there are no other moves. I cannot move here because of the queen. So I thought, okay, I just, you know, simple. Let's keep it simple. And I thought this is a very good move, because I thought if I take, there is a pin, because I instantly see, oh, they have a bishop and there is a queen, and my king is on the same diagonal, but there is no pin because it's protected by the rook as well. I will just take. That's a free bishop. But, you know, we have, you know, it's a rapid game, so I need to think fast. And I thought, okay, I'm not taking it. And I make the best move, which is castling. I'm proud of myself. I really am. I'm really proud of myself. Apparently, this is also a best move. So there are two best moves, and I just picked castling. They move the bishop to this diagonal, which is a great move. It's an amazing move because there is a discovery attack. If I do anything stupid like this, I lose immediately, because they take the pawn, it's a check, and they attack my queen at the same time. So I've noticed that, and I just move my king out of the pin. Well, not the pin, the discovered attack. And yeah, this is the best move as well. So far, so good. They take the pawn, attacking my queen at the same time. Great, I retake the pawn with a queen. Of course, I cannot take it with a rook, because now there is a skewer. So I'm going to lose the rook that way. So I'm taking with the queen. And yeah, they start attacking my queen with a bishop. I move it. We shuffle a bit, like, you know, like dancing. And yeah, they attack my rook. I move the rook to the safe place. And this is another very good move. The thing is, it's mate in two. So you do anything else, you do anything stupid, you just lose immediately. Why? Check, block, the bishop. This bishop is amazing. That's mate. So I thought, okay, I have two options. Give checks or protect. So I could go here, for example. I think that's a good move. I could go here. It's also a good move. I decided, okay, yeah, let's attack. So that's taking a pawn with a check. Best move. They move the king out of the attack, and I double my rooks. Apparently, this is not the best move, but computer says it's good. It's all right. Like, for you, 1,000. It's okay. Yeah. And my idea was to checkmate as quickly as possible, because I didn't like that queen. That bishop and that queen just doesn't look good to me. You know, it just doesn't. So I thought, okay, let's play to the checkmate. And they attack my queen. And now I decide, let's go fancy. So I played a brilliant move, sacrificing my rook. Rook takes a 7. Yeah. The color of the badge is wrong. It should have given me a blue with 2 exclamation marks, but the idea is that they cannot take with the bishop. If they take with the bishop, that's mate in 1. What I didn't calculate is that my queen is hanging completely. They just can take it. I thought that if they take my queen, that's also a checkmate, but it's not. It's not. They just block. Because this is defended. Somehow I thought this bishop is not going to be there. I don't know what happened. But, yeah. That's a massive blunder. From 4.6, 4.7 to minus 3.8. So from completely winning to completely losing in one move. And yeah, at this point, chess gods were on my side, obviously. And yeah, I think my opponent has panicked and decided to block. And I didn't see that's a blunder until I reviewed the game. I thought I'm doing really, really well. Thank you, chess gods. At this point, I decide, okay, I'm going to win the queen. I'm going to win the queen because if they move the queen anywhere to the safe place, it's just mate in 2. That's mate in 2. So they have to take. It's sort of forced. It is forced. They say there is a better move. Rook takes d6. So even now, they suggest to take my queen, which is this. Check, block, check, take. And I'm a full rook up. So, but they decided to take the rook and just give up the queen. I'm happy. So I take the queen back, I take my rook back, and I take the bishop back. So the game is it's over. But we continue playing. So give me a check, and I block with a knight. I could move the king, but yeah, I thought that just looks safer. Usually, when you can move your king out of the danger, it's better than blocking with something, because you make yourself pinned. So I now cannot move the knight, but there is only one rook on the board. There is nothing else that can attack my my knight. So that, okay, that's fine. And now I made a series of pretty cool moves, I think. So I decide to attack that pawn. It's a free pawn, but they cannot take it. If they take, there's a fork. And mate in 25, of course I predicted that. So they don't take the pawn. I decide to take the pawn, which is an accuracy, because there is mate in 5. Well, yeah, there is mate in 5. I think you give a check like this. They cannot move here. They have to go to the back rank. You take, and now this square is protected. I think the only way to defer the mate is to move a7. Yeah, because now I cannot mate. I have to take the rook, but the next move is mate. So I take the pawn, and no, that's not what I played. That's not what I played. I didn't go for the checkmate. So I decided, okay, let's try it again. I really wanted that rook for some reason. I have no idea why. So again, if they take, there is a fork, and I really, really wanted that rook. But at this point, they just move the rook. I give a check, and they resign. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And yeah, if you guys like me to post more videos like this, I would be more than happy to do so. Hopefully, I'll post my brilliant moves if I make ones. And yeah, I'm also okay to post some games that I lost ridiculously. Whatever you guys like, I'm happy to do so. Have a great day, and bye bye.